Thank you for joining us all in today's Sustainability Flight Challenge. As an airline, one of our key business strategies is sustainability.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Jambojet 8604 and station Juliet X-ray Charlie apart from Nairobi to Mombasa. Today we're committed to having the most sustainable and eco-friendly flight within our flight operations, and thank you for being part of it.
When you look at flight operations, you cannot do without fuel. But what we're trying to do is be the most conservative we can be with the fuel burn that we have to ensure that we've reduced the amount of carbon emissions we're going to have on this particular flight. So the things that we use to reduce our emissions is reduced takeoff power. We use this for every takeoff that is allowable for us to use. We also ensure that we use the most efficient profile climb to get to our cruising altitude as fast as we can. We use long-range cruise throughout all the segments. Even above that, we also use continuous descent final approach. And by so doing, the biggest saving that we get is actually in our cruise segment, which is about 12% saving, and then 3% saving in our continuous descent approach.
Initiatives that we've implemented for ground operations is so instead of using both engines, the flight will use one engine to taxi, shutting off the APU. This will reduce the amount of fuel burnt by the APU, which normally uses the aircraft fuel, and revert back to ground power unit.
Today is quite exciting to have participated in this year's Sustainability Flight Challenge. On the flight that we operated today, we were able to save about 79 kilos of fuel. This was based on how we flew the aircraft, our ground operations. As an airline, one of the things that we did is ensure that passengers get to the airport using an electric bus, and also on the ramp we use the electric GPUs that have no carbon emissions.
At Basigo, what we're doing is creating the future of sustainable public transport. Currently, what we're doing is we're partnering with Jambojet for sustainable transport of their staff and of their passengers. So what you're looking at is an aeroplane carrying almost 100 plus passengers. And the only way these people can be able to come to the airport is through 100 different cars. But when you do mass public transport using the electrical buses, you reduce pollution, and you're looking at doing 3 or 4 buses for one flight to be able to accommodate all those people into the airport. Thereby you reduce carbon emissions through air pollution from the buses, and at the same time you have incorporated sustainability into your business ecosystem.
We also requested and did online checking, which reduced the paperwork, and this is a way that we will continuously engage our staff, encourage our customers to travel light. That way we're able to have less carbon emission, have less fuel, but this is a journey.
I'm very excited to learn that Jambojet is very keen when it comes to ESG, sustainability, and especially when it comes to carbon emissions. So one of the things they've alerted me is that even the seats they're choosing, they're recycled. And one of the exciting things is that they've been cautious also to go organic. So even the bread you're taking, even the cupcake they're serving us, they're all organic. So when I hear that I've made the right choice to travel with Jambojet and they've been cautious about reducing the carbon emissions, I even feel proud. Jambojet, man, good job, good job.
We have partnered with some companies. For example, NAS, what they are doing is that we are introducing organic food that is healthy, and we are able to pre-book.
What you're going to have are meals we made from sustainable products. None of those products has any pesticides in it or chemicals in it. The packaging you're going to use on this flight today is reusable.
My name is Christopher Ruto. I boarded the flight. The check-in was very fast, and when we got there we found out that there is a deliberate exercise by Jambojet to promote organic foods and recycling of products. And as we began with the flight, we were also provided for another snack, which was a sandwich, which was very, very nice. And we later learned that everything is organic, and also the packaging, and so it was very nice.
And I actually didn't know this menu. It's actually made from bamboo. So that's good for me because it's sustainable, it's good for the environment. And instead of throwing it out, I can even just go put it in the ground and it can grow into a bamboo tree. That's very good to know.
While we've been informed by that Jambojet sustainability flight, our team QA engaged themselves and with your and Jambojet team, and we designed first a menu. And after that we engage our suppliers for Kineji chicken, for non-caged eggs, for example, and to have some fresh fish on the same. So the second step was to have all the product on board, engage our supplier, and the third one was to produce.
Just to show you, this almond muffins made out of organic flour, organic eggs. We had to go to the farmers themselves to ascertain that the eggs they're giving us are actually organic. This is a vegetable sandwich. The vegetables we used as well, all organic. The packaging here is unique in the sense that it's bamboo. As we know, bamboo is reusable, recyclable. If you're serving small portions, you serve in a cone, you can use this packaging, which is recyclable.
This was the first time, but I must say that anytime we're going to be traveling locally, we will use Jambojet.
One of the initiatives that we have implemented for our in-flight solutions is to upcycle the material that would naturally be at the end of its life. For instance, we just recently changed all the seat covers in one of our aircraft. And ideally, that material would then be at the end of its life. But what we've done is we've created beautiful bags that we can use in the schools that we support. And we can also use them as part of giveaways for our customers and also our guests. We've also upcycled other items like our billboards, that is the out-of-home advertising that we do. So normally, once the advertising is done, it is waste. But what we've done is we have created beautiful, nice bag tags that we distribute to our customers as well as they board the flight. We've also used the crew uniforms to create nice dolls that we'll be giving to children who fly with Jambojet, just as a way to say thank you for flying Jambojet, having that conversation about upcycling and ensuring that you increase the life of something.
And we will continue working with them, ensuring that these products, after they get to the end of use, they get to a new life. We will continue operating this way, and that has an impact both on less carbon emission and the reduction in costs for Jambojet.